Breaking news. Gen.Shibiri has spoken publicly in response to questions surrounding the alleged relationship between Julius Malema, Gen.Shibiri, and Gen.Shibiri. His remarks come as public interest in the matter continues to grow, with many people seeking clarity on the claims and speculation circulating online. During his response, Gen.Shibiri addressed the questions put to him and shared his perspective on the issue. What exactly did he say? Could his comments influence the ongoing public conversation, or will they raise even more questions?
I'm saying here, I cannot recall any discussion informing or suggesting that national deputy.
It's
supposed to be a deputy national commissioner.
Commissioner, yes.
Lieutenant General Shibiri had close relationship with Mr. Julius Malema, who is alleged to be associated with individual named Z. Ngumalo. I do not know whether Lieutenant General Shibiri has any personal or professional relationship with Julius Malema, with Mr. Julius Malema, except that to state that there have been some cases where were referred to General Shibiri by Julius Malema for investigation, just like any other member of public. I remember he once asked me to intervene on the kidnapping of Mrs. Likhale and her child after he received a call from Mr. Malema to intervene. What do I recall is that then
in that paragraph 199, you referred to, you said Zingumalo.
Yeah.
It reads Zingumalo, and I think it's important because there is a person who is known as Zingumalo, and I think they should not be mistaken because of how you've pronounced it to be the person that you're referring to. So the correct pronunciation is Zingumalo, as is written here.
I take note, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Okay, General, so if we go back to 199, just to understand your version, you say, I cannot recall. Now, I cannot recall, is it possible that you did have this discussion with witness A in December over the phone, or are you saying that it didn't happen at all?
I agree that I had a telephone conversation in December 7, and the other date I can't remember. I remember December 7 because of, it happened that I answered the phone because I was done eye operation the previous day. And I thought I switched off my phone, the other one rang. Then I was asked that I must check the status of arrest of a certain Mr. Mulife because the family complained that they don't know where he's detained. Then I phoned Brigadier Nama from the province working serious and violent, thinking maybe it might be them. He said, no, ask organized crime. Then I phoned Mukwena. Mukwena said, no, he will check with Stoll. He checked with Stoll. Stoll gave him he gave me the phone of Stoll, and I phoned Stoll. And when...
In this video, we'll break down Gen.Shibiri's full remarks, examine the context behind the discussion, and look at how South Africans are reacting to his statement. Stay with us until the end so you don't miss any important details. After watching, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Gen.Shibiri's response answers the questions, or do you believe there is still more to be explained? Before we dive into today's story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on South African politics and current affairs. Let's dive into the full video.
Please continue, General.
And when I phoned the individual, I just mentioned, I'm sorry about that. When I phoned the individual, then he indicated that he is with an attorney called Tan, and then they just came to see him, and there were a lot of senior officers phoning about this chap. So I said, no, but it doesn't make sense. If the attorney is there, meaning the family knows, how does the family complain when the attorney is there? The attorney is supposed to be sent by the the family to go and visit him. And then I left it there. Then I sent a WhatsApp back to say, no, the lawyers are with the family, so the person is found. So the second call, I was about to go back from sick leave to work. Then I remembered about the task. Then I remembered that I didn't ask what was this person arrested for. So that when I'm asked when I get back, I must be able to give a full report. Then I phoned him. And then when I phoned the witness, he told me that, hey, look, this case, we are told you mustn't speak to anybody. If you want further inquiries about it, you must phone General Kumar, meaning the DPC.
Mbuso Kumalo.
General Mbuso, yes. Yeah. So I said, no, it's fine. If ever need arises, but I just wanted to have full report to say what this guy was arrested for. So people can ask and say, this guy, it was all over on news and whatsoever. So my eyes were closed and I was avoiding watching even the phones. And after that, I switched off my phones because I keep on receiving phones and I needed to recover. I was done a cataract operation. So they've done one eye, then you go, they do the other eye. Then that's why it took long for me to go back to work. So, and I wanted to know what is the guy whom they said I must check the status is arrested for, because I didn't know what was he arrested for. Then the chat went further to say, hey, you know, I don't want a situation whereby they say now this new guy, when we send him, he comes with half-baked information and whatsoever. We were joking. And then I said, no, keep up the good work and stay safe. These people are dangerous. So you mustn't leave your comfort, your place, and then wanting the comfort and so forth. Stay there. It will end soon. Then we finish the call. The third time is, I think it is in September last year. He sent me a WhatsApp, and then the WhatsApp was deleted. And I don't know that number on my private phone. And then I phoned the number in the evening, only to find it's him. And then we just greeted each other and say, keep well. And then that's all what happened. So that's the reason I'm saying I'm not sure if I ever mentioned something like that. Because there were a lot of things said here. And some of them, they are commissioners. They were not, they were not right. They were dangerous. When General Kumalo testified, they indicated General Mkwana. They indicated their investigation has identified the five cartels, the big five cartels. But when it was testified here, it was testified it's me who actually informed them or gave them the names of the big five cartel. I asked myself, and they continue talking about it here and everywhere. So I asked myself, the same people who have got protection 24 hours against the same cartel, they don't even bother if they say they got the names from Shibiri, nothing will happen to me. So I became worried. I said, even the commission interchanged that thing, not seeing there is a danger there. Because if I told them as what? As giving them information to work on or what? Other than the theories they are coming with about me. So I even tried to request for threat risk assessment, and I didn't even get any response. So it is quite disturbing also, meaning, let's say I remember. Am I expected to say I said those things in this kind of circumstances? So I'm just saying to the commission that some of the things were not dealt with accordingly, that it would, maybe our lives, or my life to say, is not precious than the other's life. Unless I'm part of the cartel, I won't be hurt. But what it was said, it was like maybe just pushed in the den of lions to be killed by the lions.
General, if I can understand what you're saying is that, are you saying that the evidence of General Kumalo about somebody identifying that there is a big five, that you are that person, that is what was testified?
Yeah, he indicated so. To say the evidence, information we got from Gen.Shibiri we found to be true. I'm not CI, he's CI. He must go and investigate and verify information. If I give information, he must go and verify, not go and take my name out there. I gave them the information from the start for them to investigate. Who must investigate information? I gave them unverified information, commissioners, from a source which was very valuable for them to start and investigate and do proper things.
Now you are confirming the very thing you say you don't want to be repeated in this commission.
No. The first one, I didn't deny, I testified here that I got information and mentioned 2 names and whatsoever who were said to be there. And again, I'm indicating it was information which needed to be verified. That is why I said I even called these members there to come and verify because if these members are working in Gauteng, they are working in Gauteng at the PIU, at the organized crime, they might be knowing them that yes, they were there at the court. And then we carry forward with our investigation. Because I cannot get investigation and start reining people in without evidence, without following up. That is why, Commissioner Baloyi, I talked about inquiry to be opened, to investigate, to build the case. If we have a case, we open a case docket. So that is the process. But what happened really, I don't know. I don't know. But as I'm saying, my answer to this is, I can't remember saying something like that. And I'm saying what I know in terms of relation to Malema and the general to say what happened. Beyond that, I won't answer those questions.